xam nga mbir mi dafa am strategic view, right? Mu am like short term or tactical view. Parce que su ma nee strategic view boo xoolee London wala New York wala Singapore, those are capitals around the world. So demee internet sax mun nga koo gis, yaa ngi koo gis si postcard bi, yaa ngi koo gis si internet fu nekk. Nekkut ne noonu lañ beginné 50 years ago they were like that. No. They were like maybe how Gambia was or worse. Man bu ma demee Singapore ñu ne ma a family of 15 people sleep in a small hut. Waaye comme Dabak nu mu ko waxee, a country dafa am plan. Mooy strategic view bi. Su fekkee ne Gambia benn bés dinañ wax ne yeah, Gambia is a developed country. Then li nga gis tey no nekkul ne loolu nga imagine pour gis at that time. You want to see something like London or Medina or Singapore or New York. Boobu right mooy strategic plan bi state bi, whether you have the money or not, loolu da nga ko war a envision. Ne Serekunda na nii la war a mel, na nii lañ bëgg a Serekunda mel wala Brikama mel 20 years from now, 40 years from now. What is the vision? Because xam naa ne fii ni ñaa wax ne ite la ñanta mbunguloo jang, doo fana la ñanta mbunguloo jang, doo fana la ñanta mbunguloo jang, doo banku mbunguloo jang, wala Serekunda te wala Brikama. No, New York was like that, London was like that, but it is the governments that come and break everything and build. So this is the strategic responsibility of a government. You have to build a country. And you must have the blueprint. Not just to say, right, then you're Sampa. No. Lingabuga Sampa, how it's going to be like. Even the pictures are out that this is the 50-year plan of Serekunda. This is the 50-year plan of Bakau. This is the 50-year plan of Brikama. The government in everywhere in the world, it is the government that build. So we need to know now that it's going to cost us $50 billion or $100 billion. Nothing is part. If you hear a story, you tell halat. So one businessman can go and get a financing for $50 million. What about a country of 2 million people? We can raise $100 billion. And if you know that the road from airport up to Sting Corner, if it costs you about $5 billion, say, that's not even $1 billion. Because you need 70 or 60 billion dollars to get $1 billion. It's just like 10% of $1 billion. So how much can a country raise? But you know, you have to be serious to raise that kind of money. Ninyi dañ ko wara gis ci yow. The governments and the investors and our whole world must see it in you that we are ready to transform our country from a Gambia to a Singapore. This is the big picture. Fog mo am. Because like he's saying, when are you going to put an underground train on the Serekunda? Because it cannot be like this for another 200 years. Then the people will be climbing on top of each other. When are you going to put a train in Brikama? You got to do it one day. If you don't do it, the human race will leave you behind. Even in Palestine and Lebanon right now, where the people are living on the ground, they are surviving by technology. How come we are living here and in peace, and we cannot make use of simple technologies to change our lives? That is the strategic picture. Lolu fok ñu discuss ko in Gambia. Not just a cabinet, not just a parliament, everybody. There must be a national dream of where we want to go. The macro, that is the macro, the micro level. The nitty-gritty. Who is the contractor? Did he have a kickback? The system must be developed to make sure that there is no kickback. And if there is a kickback, for you detect ko, there must be a system for that. Because without that, without having a contractor, so they made London or Dakar, sir, nga dem bori Almadi, dang de fog ne kena nit mo sampa yep. Why bro, du kena nit man? Different contractors la. Why so jise negi ñu ngi guda boy, they were tall. Ibebe Santo, ibebe Tembering. Amanke mo killing ne abelo. It's not one contractor, but there is a master plan. And anybody who comes to build goes with that master plan. Ndox bi soko touré dafa am fu mo dem. Holal Gambia. Under this poto is where you have the Nawek waters, Nawek water pipes, Bulen Fate. That's why no boy Gambian can say, I am drinking clean water from a tap. Can do coffee wa? Can do nyemenya wa? Scientifically, ndox bu ma naan si tap si pompe la day joge te ndox bobu amul ben sotar. Mo tax ñu lo fa la jang? Because when the pipe is under the poto, there is a small hole size of a pinhole in a pipe. Any bacteria can get into that pinhole into your water system, and there is no filtering from that pipe to your tap. So you drink unclean water. So the UN conducted a study, they call it the paradox of water in the Gambia. Moy ana deka bo xamne mu ngi am dox baña. The river from one end to another, while still now nit ñi ci deka bobu amuñ dox bu ñew bu set bu ñoo naan. In Singapore, rainwater do they escape?
All right.
Wow. Ndox bu dee jógee si kaw yëpp daf dee dem. The micro level ba tey Garmi. Why is it that benn street boo demee Dakar da ngaa gis ne contractor yi yëpp da ngaa mel ni benn contractor la. Suñ dugalee xaalis in the contracts pour ñu build roads. The government must know that a 1 kilometer road in this country is how many days? That must be clear. How many days does it take to build a 2 kilometer road of concrete and whatever? That is basic. How much does it cost? But a Gambian says that you say your area council be wala government you know the last sample road how much guy wahuñ la ñaata la cost. How much of your tax money is going into that? The government must tell us whether the local or the central. We must know. More micro level be. The plumbing system and a sewage system in the Gambia. Liberia, there was a war from 1980s, early 80s, up to early 90s, almost 13 years of complete civil war. Be elect over them, Central Monrovia, Boturendo, the Fatau 9 months in a year. 1 week stretch, no rain stop. Why the moment the rain stop, all the water goes. Because Central Monrovia has got a centralized water drainage system built more than 50 years ago.
All right.
So, ana Gambia sewage system be. Anywhere you go, people are building. Kuneka yange 100% nek, kuneka yange 100% nek. MPB wana kofi in Banjul. Ana sewage be in Tobacco Road. So Gambians are blocking ourselves. Kon buneka space buneka nyung fa sampa. Space buneka nyung fa sampa. Mbali bi nyung ko tour space buneka. Legi nyun si lunyo gene si lol la nyo dunde. We cannot live in our own waste. And that's what is happening Garmi. That is a problem. That is why countries come and break cities and build them again.
Thank you.
It has to happen in this country or we will continue to live in our waste.